Have you ever heard the saying, "A small seed can grow a mighty tree"? In many ways, the foods we eat, especially the tiny ones we often overlook, can shape the strength of our bodies and the clarity of our minds as we age. For older adults, nutrition isn't just about calories or flavor anymore. It's about energy, mobility, memory, and even independence. And while nuts are often considered a healthy snack, the truth is a bit more complicated. Some can silently support your bones, your heart, and your brain. Others, they might be quietly working against you. In today's video, we're diving into the small handfuls that make a big difference. 4 powerful nuts seniors should be eating every day, and 4 surprising ones to start avoiding right now. What you learn could completely change your snacking habits, and maybe even protect your health in the years ahead. 1. Top 4 nuts seniors should eat daily. As we journey through life and reach our later years, the body begins to change in subtle yet significant ways. Bones may grow more fragile, memory can become less sharp, digestion slows, and energy no longer flows with the same youthful intensity. But while aging brings its own set of challenges, it also brings wisdom. The wisdom to choose carefully, to nourish the body mindfully, and to prioritize health through small, consistent habits. Among these habits, the choice of what we eat becomes profoundly important. And perhaps surprisingly, something as simple as choosing the right kinds of nuts each day can become a foundational piece of better aging. Not all nuts are created equal, especially for seniors. Some offer deeply restorative nutrients that strengthen the bones, support heart function, aid digestion, and protect the brain from decline. Others, unfortunately, can do more harm than good. But when we focus on the nuts that truly nourish, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts, we begin to see how such modest foods can provide extraordinary benefits for those in their golden years. These 4 nuts are not merely snacks. They are nature's own supplements, carefully designed by the earth itself to heal, support, and sustain. Each brings something unique to the table, and when included in daily life with care and intention, they can dramatically enhance quality of life. Almonds, often regarded as one of the world's most perfect foods, are particularly powerful for aging individuals due to their ability to support bone health. As we grow older, bone density naturally decreases, leaving seniors vulnerable to fractures and related complications. A simple fall that might have been harmless at 40 can become a serious issue at 70. Almonds offer an elegant solution. Rich in calcium and magnesium, they deliver the key minerals required to maintain strong, dense bones. Magnesium, often overlooked, plays a quiet but vital role in transporting calcium to the right places, in this case the bones, rather than allowing it to deposit in the arteries, which could contribute to cardiovascular problems. In a small quarter-cup serving of almonds, one can receive nearly 100 milligrams of calcium. While that may not seem substantial at first glance, when consumed daily, these steady infusions of calcium and magnesium help buffer the gradual loss of bone mass, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and improving overall skeletal resilience. But almonds offer much more than just bone support. They are also rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that supports skin health, immune function, and cognitive clarity. For seniors particularly concerned with memory and brain aging, almonds are a smart choice. Researchers at Tufts University have found that the specific antioxidant compounds in almonds, particularly when consumed with their skins intact, have a synergistic effect, working alongside vitamin E to double their antioxidant capacity. These nutrients travel through the bloodstream, combating oxidative stress in brain cells, a process known to contribute to age-related cognitive decline. By simply chewing and enjoying a daily handful of almonds, seniors may be protecting their minds in the most natural, pleasant way possible. Heart health is another critical concern for seniors, and here too, almonds shine. The healthy fats found in almonds, specifically monounsaturated fats, help reduce LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol linked to heart disease. High cholesterol is one of the most pervasive threats to aging health, contributing to blocked arteries, strokes, and heart attacks. The regular inclusion of almonds in a diet can create measurable reductions in cholesterol over time. And the fiber content of almonds, around 3.5 grams per serving, supports regular digestion, easing one of the most common discomforts in later life: constipation. When nearly 40% of older adults experience sluggish digestion, the gentle natural fiber of almonds can provide welcome relief, reducing the need for harsh medications or chemical laxatives. Moving to the second nut on this list, we come to walnuts, nature's very own brain food. It is not by coincidence that the walnut resembles the human brain. In both form and function, it aligns with the organ it supports. Walnuts are the richest source of alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, among commonly consumed nuts. ALA is a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that plays a key role in maintaining the integrity of brain cell membranes and ensuring smooth neurotransmission. These processes are essential to cognitive performance, mood regulation, and memory. As people age, the natural decline in omega-3 levels can affect brain sharpness, and supplementation through food becomes increasingly vital. A landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who consumed just 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily for 8 weeks showed notable improvements in cognitive processing speed and mental flexibility. These are not small shifts. They are tangible, life-enhancing gains that could mean better conversations, improved focus, and a stronger sense of mental agility. Moreover, the polyphenolic compounds in walnuts are able to cross the blood-brain barrier, directly combating inflammation within the brain itself. Inflammation has been increasingly recognized as a root cause of many neurological disorders, including Alzheimer's disease and various forms of dementia. In this sense, walnuts act not just as food, but as a form of gentle, preventative medicine. Walnuts also support better sleep, another area of concern for many older adults. The natural melatonin content in walnuts can assist in regulating the body's internal clock, promoting more restful, consistent sleep without the need for synthetic sleep aids. For seniors already dealing with multiple medications, a natural way to support sleep is a priceless gift. And beyond the brain, walnuts offer cardiovascular benefits as well. With a combination of the amino acid arginine and plant polyphenols, walnuts enhance blood vessel function and reduce oxidative stress throughout the circulatory system. Seniors taking blood pressure medication may find that walnuts complement their treatment by helping maintain arterial flexibility and reducing the risk of dangerous blood pressure spikes. Storage and preparation are important when it comes to walnuts. Because their delicate oils can oxidize quickly, they should be kept in the refrigerator to preserve freshness and potency. Cracking the nuts by hand, if physically possible, provides not only fresher taste, but a gentle exercise for the fingers. A small but meaningful way to maintain fine motor skills and hand strength, both of which tend to weaken with age. Even the slight bitterness some people notice in walnuts is a reflection of their antioxidant richness. It is a protective flavor, not a flaw. Next, we turn to the quiet hero of this list, pistachios. These little green and purple gems may not receive the same attention as almonds or walnuts, but they deserve their place on any senior's daily menu. Their most impressive feature is their potassium to sodium ratio, which is crucial for managing blood pressure. With roughly 285 milligrams of potassium per serving and naturally low sodium, pistachios help counteract the salt retention tendencies that develop in aging kidneys. This mineral balance can lead to a reduction in systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, a change that is comparable to some prescription medications, but without the side effects. In addition to heart and kidney benefits, pistachios contain lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids that specifically target the health of the macula in the eye. The macula is responsible for central vision, and degeneration in this area is the leading cause of vision loss in adults over 65. Regular consumption of pistachios may act as a simple, food-based way to defend against this form of vision decline. From a practical perspective, pistachios are also easier to chew than some other nuts, making them more accessible for seniors with dental issues. Their distinctive crunch is satisfying without being harsh, and the act of shelling them slows eating, preventing overconsumption and promoting mindful eating habits. Interestingly, research has shown that leaving the shells visible during eating serves as a visual cue, helping people eat more thoughtfully and stop when full. For seniors who may be coping with reduced taste sensitivity or a diminished sense of fullness, this subtle visual feedback can be surprisingly effective. For those with arthritis or reduced hand strength, pre-split pistachios are available, offering the same benefits while remaining accessible. Additionally, the fiber in pistachios helps regulate blood sugar, an important concern given that nearly 1 in 4 Americans over the age of 65 has either diabetes or prediabetes. A 1-ounce serving of pistachios, about 49 nuts, can support better glycemic control while offering antioxidants and healthy fats. Finally, we come to Brazil nuts, the crown jewel of selenium content. Selenium is a trace mineral that is often overlooked but plays a critical role in thyroid health. The thyroid governs metabolism, energy production, and mood regulation, 3 areas that can become disrupted in older adults. Just one Brazil nut contains more than a full day's worth of selenium, making it one of the most efficient natural sources available. Seniors are particularly vulnerable to undiagnosed thyroid disorders because symptoms like fatigue, weight changes, and mood shifts are frequently misattributed to just getting older. By incorporating 1 to 2 Brazil nuts daily, seniors can support healthy thyroid hormone conversion, leading to improved vitality, mental clarity, and emotional balance. Brazil nuts also protect the nervous system. Their unique fatty acid profile supports the maintenance of myelin, the protective sheath around nerve fibers. As this sheath deteriorates with age, cognitive decline, slower reflexes, and reduced coordination can emerge. Regular consumption of Brazil nuts may slow this process, preserving neural efficiency and motor function. Even more compelling, some emerging research suggests that the antioxidants in Brazil nuts may help protect telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of our chromosomes that shorten with age. Longer telomeres are associated with slower biological aging and better cellular function, meaning that these humble nuts might actually influence how we age at the most fundamental level. Due to their high fat content, Brazil nuts should be stored in the refrigerator to prevent rancidity. And because selenium is powerful but can be harmful in excess, it is important not to overconsume. 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day is plenty, more is not better. Their rich, creamy texture makes them satisfying in small amounts, and their slightly sweet, buttery flavor can replace more processed, sugary snacks that often tempt older adults seeking comfort. For those dealing with constipation, Brazil nuts also offer a helpful combination of natural oils and fiber to support regular bowel movements gently and effectively. In summary, the daily inclusion of almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts can transform senior health from the inside out. These nuts nourish bones, protect the brain, support heart function, enhance vision, regulate digestion, stabilize blood sugar, and even support emotional well-being. They are deeply grounding foods born from the earth, delivering precisely the kinds of support that an aging body and mind require. While supplements and medications have their place, there is something powerful about healing through food. Something dignified, ancient, and profoundly effective. Choosing the right nuts each day is a small act with big consequences. It is a gesture of self-respect, a commitment to vitality, and a path to more joyful, empowered aging. Number 2. Top 4 nuts seniors should avoid. As people age, their relationship with food becomes both more delicate and more vital. What once was simply a matter of taste and fullness gradually transforms into a matter of health, balance, and longevity. Every bite taken in later life carries with it a heavier weight, either helping to heal and nourish the body or quietly working against it, sometimes in invisible ways. Many older adults do their best to make healthier food choices, often turning to nuts as wholesome snacks, believed to be rich in healthy fats, proteins, and essential nutrients. But what many seniors may not realize is that not all nuts are inherently good for them. In fact, some of the most common nuts sitting in kitchen cabinets around the world can quietly contribute to inflammation, raise blood pressure, interfere with medications, or disrupt digestion. For individuals over the age of 65, being selective about which nuts to consume and which to avoid isn't just a matter of preference. It can make a real difference in the quality of life and overall health. Among the most problematic nuts for seniors, peanuts are perhaps the most deceptively dangerous. Despite their popularity, peanuts are not true tree nuts at all. They are legumes, meaning they grow underground. This characteristic alone increases their risk of contamination with mold and, more specifically, aflatoxins. naturally occurring toxins produced by certain types of fungi that grow on legumes in warm, humid environments. Aflatoxins are no small matter. They are classified as carcinogenic and have been linked to liver damage and increased cancer risk when consumed regularly, especially in aging bodies where detoxification systems are no longer functioning at full strength. This risk becomes more troubling when you consider how frequently peanuts appear in the diets of older adults. From peanut butter on toast to roasted peanuts in snack bowls. While the occasional serving may not cause immediate harm, habitual consumption over the years can lead to a toxic buildup that the body is less able to cleanse with age. Beyond the mold issue, peanuts pose a more subtle, yet equally dangerous threat through their inflammatory properties. While not everyone is allergic to peanuts in the clinical sense, many people, especially older adults, can experience mild to moderate immune reactions from consuming them. These reactions often manifest as low-grade inflammation, which can worsen joint pain, strain the cardiovascular system, and contribute to the mental fog and fatigue that many seniors battle daily. As the body ages, inflammation becomes a critical health factor, with chronic low-level inflammation now linked to a host of degenerative diseases, including Alzheimer's, heart disease, arthritis, and even depression. By consuming peanuts regularly, seniors may unknowingly be feeding the very fire that accelerates the aging process. Peanuts are also rich in omega-6 fatty acids, which, in excess and out of balance with omega-3s, are known to be pro-inflammatory. Most modern diets, especially in Western countries, already contain an overabundance of omega-6s. The imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 intake contributes to systemic inflammation and has been implicated in a wide range of chronic diseases. For seniors who are already at higher risk of cardiovascular issues, this imbalance can have serious consequences. Additionally, peanuts contain a significant amount of vitamin K, which can interfere with the blood-thinning medications commonly prescribed to older adults, such as warfarin. This interaction is not often mentioned in doctors' offices or on food labels, yet it has the potential to disrupt medication regimens in dangerous ways. The situation is further complicated by commercial peanut products like peanut butter. Even so-called natural peanut butters often contain added hydrogenated oils, salt, and sugar. These additives can elevate blood pressure, introduce trans fats into the diet, and overwork an already aging cardiovascular system. What's more, storage issues and industrial roasting processes can degrade the nutritional quality of peanuts, introducing harmful compounds like acrylamides, a byproduct of high-temperature cooking that has been linked to cognitive decline. All of this makes peanuts, though affordable and familiar, a risky choice for seniors looking to protect their long-term health. Cashews, often seen as a creamy, indulgent snack, are another nut that seniors should approach with caution. Though cashews are technically tree nuts, their nutritional composition and physical properties present unique challenges for aging bodies. Cashews contain significantly more carbohydrates than most other nuts, about 9 grams per ounce, and much less fiber. This imbalance creates a blood sugar response that can be especially troubling for the 25% of adults over the age of 65 who have diabetes, and the additional 48% who are considered pre-diabetic. The glycemic impact of cashews is not commonly known, largely because they are often grouped with lower-carb nuts like almonds or walnuts. This health halo effect can lead to overconsumption and, as a result, unstable blood sugar levels that may contribute to fatigue, irritability, or more serious diabetic complications. Beyond their metabolic effects, cashews present a significant choking risk. Their smooth, curved shape and creamy texture make them one of the most commonly aspirated nuts, meaning they are more likely to be accidentally inhaled while eating. This is particularly concerning for seniors who may already struggle with swallowing difficulties, dry mouth from medications, or reduced chewing power due to dental issues. For such individuals, even a small cashew could lead to a dangerous aspiration event that may require emergency medical care. Nutritionally, cashews also contain high levels of oxalates, compounds that bind to calcium in the digestive tract and reduce its absorption. For seniors already at risk of bone loss or osteoporosis, this becomes an added burden. Moreover, these oxalates may contribute to the formation of kidney stones, a painful and potentially dangerous condition that becomes more common with age. Processing is another hidden issue with cashews. To make them safe to eat, cashews must undergo extensive treatment to remove urushiol, the same toxic compound found in poison ivy. This process often involves high heat, which damages the nut's natural nutrient profile. Commercially sold cashews are also frequently oil roasted and heavily salted, introducing harmful fats and excess sodium into the diet, two factors that directly contribute to high blood pressure and cardiovascular strain. Perhaps even more concerning is the presence of enzyme inhibitors in cashews. These natural compounds interfere with the body's ability to digest and absorb protein, which is a critical concern for seniors whose digestive systems are often slower and less efficient. Protein absorption is essential for maintaining muscle mass, immune function, and overall vitality. Any food that impairs this function can subtly erode strength over time. The creamy, appealing texture of cashews makes them easy to overeat, especially for those who seek out softer foods due to dental limitations. But this very trait can lead to unwanted weight gain at a stage in life when maintaining a stable, healthy weight becomes increasingly difficult. Macadamia nuts, with their rich, buttery taste and luxurious texture, may seem like an indulgent but healthy treat. However, they are, in fact, one of the most problematic choices for seniors, primarily due to their extremely high caloric density. At around 200 calories per ounce and approximately 22 grams of fat per serving, macadamias are the most calorie-dense nut commonly consumed. While healthy fats are important, the sheer volume of calories packed into a small handful can easily lead to overconsumption, contributing to weight gain that is difficult to reverse in older adults with slower metabolisms. As metabolic rate naturally declines with age, even minor dietary excesses can result in accumulated fat, reduced mobility, and increased strain on the cardiovascular system. In addition to being calorie-heavy, macadamias are among the highest in saturated fat content, around 3 grams per ounce. While not all saturated fats are harmful, the type and quantity found in macadamia nuts have been linked to elevated LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol that contributes to atherosclerosis and heart disease. For seniors already managing high cholesterol or a history of cardiac issues, consuming macadamia nuts regularly can be counterproductive. Their hard, dense texture also poses a dental risk. Aging teeth, crowns, and bridges are more prone to damage, and the toughness of macadamias can cause cracking or dislodgement, leading to costly dental repairs and unnecessary discomfort. From a practical standpoint, macadamia nuts are among the most expensive nuts available, which often leads cost-conscious seniors to purchase lower-quality varieties. Unfortunately, these cheaper options may be poorly stored or closer to expiration, increasing the likelihood of rancidity. Rancid fats generate harmful free radicals that contribute to inflammation and cell damage, exactly the conditions seniors strive to avoid. Compounding these issues, most commercial macadamia products are heavily salted and oil roasted, making them even more dangerous to cardiovascular health. Their indulgent flavor can also lead to overconsumption, especially in seniors with dulled taste perception, who may subconsciously seek richer, more intense flavors. Perhaps the most surprising entry on the list of nuts to avoid is the pine nut. While often associated with gourmet dishes and Mediterranean cuisine, pine nuts pose several serious health risks for older adults. Most alarming is their potential to interfere with medications. Pine nuts contain compounds that can interact with more than 60% of the prescription medications commonly used by seniors, including statins, blood pressure medications, and certain antidepressants. These food-drug interactions are poorly understood and rarely communicated by healthcare providers. Yet they can reduce the effectiveness of essential medications or amplify their side effects. Another unique and troubling condition associated with pine nuts is pine mouth syndrome, a rare but disturbing reaction that causes a persistent bitter or metallic taste in the mouth. This unpleasant taste can last for days or even weeks after consumption and is especially problematic for seniors. A loss of taste can lead to reduced appetite, nutritional decline, and unintended weight loss. Studies have shown that up to 42% of individuals who experience pine mouth suffer significant weight loss, and older adults appear to be more susceptible due to changes in taste perception and weakened detoxification pathways. Pine nuts also contain high levels of polyunsaturated fats, which, while healthy in moderation, are extremely prone to oxidation. Once oxidized, these fats form harmful compounds that promote systemic inflammation, a serious issue for seniors managing arthritis, cardiovascular disease, or metabolic conditions. Their small size and slippery texture further increase the risk of aspiration, particularly in individuals with swallowing difficulties or dry mouth caused by medication, a condition affecting over 70% of older adults taking multiple prescriptions. From a nutritional standpoint, pine nuts also contain enzyme inhibitors that can disrupt protein digestion, a concerning trait given the challenges seniors already face in absorbing adequate protein. Even when used in seemingly healthy dishes like pesto, the combination of pine nuts with oils results in a high-calorie food that is easy to overconsume and contributes to common struggles like weight gain and elevated cholesterol. Emerging studies now suggest that compounds in certain pine nut varieties may also accelerate macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in older adults, adding yet another reason to steer clear of these problematic nuts. In conclusion, while nuts as a category offer numerous health benefits, it is essential for seniors to make thoughtful, informed choices. Peanuts, cashews, macadamia nuts, and pine nuts all carry hidden risks that can undermine the health and well-being of older adults. Whether through inflammation, medication interactions, digestive disruption, or excess calories, these nuts can pose real challenges for aging bodies. By understanding these risks and making simple substitutions, seniors can better protect their health, preserve their independence, and enjoy greater peace of mind in their dietary choices. In the quiet power of daily food decisions lies the strength to age, not just gracefully, but wisely. So there you have it. 8 small but mighty foods, each with the power to heal or harm. As we get older, it's not just about what we eat, but how it affects the systems we depend on daily. Our memory, our bones, our heart, our sleep. Choosing the right nuts may seem like a tiny decision, but over time, those choices add up to something much bigger: energy, clarity, and the freedom to keep living life on your terms. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed a difference after adding or cutting out certain nuts from your diet? Which ones work best for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another tip on natural health and nutrition for vibrant aging. Until next time, take care and snack smart.